We already know that verbs can tell us far more than just what is going on. The tense of a verb can tell us when something happened, or we can use modal verbs to tell us how likely something is to happen. In this lesson, we're going to learn about subjunctive verbs. When we use a subjunctive form of a verb, often called the subjunctive mood, we're describing an event that is wishful thinking, make-believe, or the opposite of fact. There are lots of different ways of using the subjunctive mood, but we're going to focus on the word were. Take Ben's daydream as an example. If I were a giraffe, I'd be able to reach the cookie jar. In this example, the subjunctive verb were is used, and it shows that Ben is thinking about a make-believe scenario, a dream or a wish he is having. Since this sentence is wishful thinking, for let's face it, he's never going to be a giraffe, we need to use the subjunctive verb were. Here are some more examples that use the subjunctive verb were. If I were Prime Minister, I would make all sweets free. If I were smaller, I could fit in that gap. I wish I were able to sleep all day. Sometimes it can be confusing to know whether we should use I were or I was. We use I were when we're writing in the subjunctive mood, that is, about an event that is wishful thinking or make-believe, whereas we use I was when we're writing about something that could be true. Take a look at these examples. If I was captain of the school team, I would make you goalkeeper. If I were captain of England, I would make you goalkeeper. In the first example, we're talking about an event that could occur. Ben being captain of the school football team. It's not impossible, so we have used I was. In the second example, though, we're talking about something that is wishful thinking, something that is pretty much impossible to happen, so we've used the subjunctive I were. In spoken English, the non-subjunctive form of verbs are, over time, replacing subjunctive forms. For example, you're more likely to say, if I was a giraffe, rather than if I were a giraffe. However, in written English, it's especially important to be grammatically accurate, which may require the correct use of the subjunctive mood.